And I'm like, what the heck? And I heard a crunch. And I was like, oh my God, what is going on? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today has been a bad day.
Little did I know that after recording this video, things would get really worse. Just watch the end, you'll see.
It was a day, it was bad from literally last night. I thought I would get on here, make a video, tell y'all about how horrible my day is. And the reason I'm making this video is because hopefully somebody that watches this can relate. Last night, I read the Bible before bed, right? And I told myself, because I have my new little planner. And so I've been really good about like documenting everything as far as like things I need to do, like my goals, like things I want to do, because I'm like 2021, I'm gonna have my life more together, right? Last night before I went to bed, I read the Bible. I highlighted some verses that like stood out to me, you know, got my praying on. So when I got home from taking the kids to school, I read the Bible again because I was like, I'm gonna read it at night before I go to sleep, and I'm gonna read it before I start my day. So I didn't do any. I just broke my knife. See, this is what kind of day it is. So I was like, I'm gonna read the Bible, and so I was reading the Bible and things like that, you know, getting my study on and everything. And so I was doing that. Well, then as I was doing that, my husband calls me and he's like reading me this email that he got from one of the supervisors that he works at, their job. It's not the main supervisor, it's the supervisor that's like over the outside delivery guys. This person is so unprofessional, like literally like cussing in the email. One, he's cussing. Two, he's like stating information in there that's not even true, like straight up lies, which I learned about today in the Bible. I learned a new word for that, like saying lies on people that aren't true. You know, if anybody's talking smack to you, you're gonna smack them down, you know what I'm saying? So he was getting like fired up. He sent the email and my husband was like, I'm gonna go up to work, I'm gonna tell them, you know, I'm gonna talk to him and I'm telling him like man to man, like, hey, don't disrespect me. If there's a problem, you need to talk to me about it. Like, don't be talking to me crazy. You know, he was like, I know I'm from the streets, but I'm gonna be professional. I'm an adult now. And I was like, so he goes in, and then as he's going into the office to talk to him, he's like, hey, can I talk to you? He's like, check the email that I sent you. Reading the email, and then when he starts seeing this guy's talking crazy, he's like fired up. He walks out and he's like, I got to get out of here because I'm freaking out. I'm about to give this guy a black eye. So he calls me, and that's when he calls me and he's telling me what the email says, and then I'm getting fired up and I'm shaking because I'm like, I'm worried for him, and like I'm nervous for him because I'm like, he's gonna end up having a beef, you know? So he comes home and he's all upset. I turned on my new diffuser that I got, and I put the essential oils in there, and I put the distress one because, you know, I was trying to get the vibe, like trying to calm him down because he was really upset. So he's like, I'm gonna type up an email. So I'm standing there with him and he's typing it up. He types up the email and he sent it. So then he leaves. He gave me anxiety, okay? I get anxiety really easily. I will get anxiety from someone else's anxiety or someone else's stress. Like, it'll be put on me. So, and I go downstairs and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna relieve my stress. I'm gonna go to the stores. So he leaves. I go downstairs. I'm like shaking because whenever I don't eat, I don't know what happens. Like, I don't know if my sugar gets low or what, but I start like shaking and then I'm all like distraught and everything. So I was like, let me get some food like ASAP. So my husband always tells me when I'm backing up, he's like, don't look in your camera, because I literally will back my car up back into like the parking spot straight with the camera. I don't look at any of the mirrors. So I was like, you know what, I need to use my mirrors. So I'm backing up and I'm looking in my rear view mirror, but on this side there's like a big old concrete, well, a big old, what is it called, like big old pillar. Are those called pillars? And it's made out of brick with a little water drain spout that's coming down. And so I'm like looking, and then boom, boom.
And I'm like, what the heck? And I heard a crunch. And I was like, oh my God, what is going on?
So my back corner, I cracked the light and smashed it, which is going to be $103. for the light because I already called, and then the back of the bumper is like all scratched up. So that's gonna have to be repainted, which is probably gonna be around $500. So I just did $1,000 worth of damage. I prayed last night and I prayed this morning, and I feel like every single time I try to pray or I say I'm gonna do better, or I'm gonna be the bigger person, I'm not gonna let this person get to me. You know what? I'm gonna pray for this person instead. There's a person that was talking mad crap about my children, and there's one thing when somebody talks crap about you, but when there's another thing when they talk about your children. This person literally said a racial remark towards my son, called my son a monkey. Like, what? Well, guess what? I prayed for that person. Every time I always say I'm gonna be the bigger person, or I'm gonna pray about it, or I'm gonna do right. Today's gonna be a good day. I'm not gonna let nobody get to me. I'm gonna be positive. Every single time something bad always happened, and I just couldn't take it. And then when I had to call and tell him that, like, right now I haven't eaten my food, like I can't eat, I just feel so upset. I feel like crying because it just bothers me that every single time I try to do the right thing, how come people that are trying to do the right thing and people that try to be honest, why do they always have a hard time? And today was a perfect example, which is so crazy because I was just reading about that last night. And then today, I'm trying to have a positive day. I try to wake up on a positive note, in the positive direction, and then it's like boom, 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 like back to back to back. Another thing that went bad today, me and my 6-year-old got into it so hard. He was literally like, and it was bothering me all day today that he went to school upset and that I was upset, and I was thinking, what if something happened to him at school, or what if something happened to me while he was at school? And then he remembers the last time me and my mom were like, I don't even know why I'm recording this video, but I'm hoping that somebody will watch it and then they'll see, like, just because you're trying to do good, that does not mean that everything is gonna go your way. That does not mean you're gonna have, like, it's so easy, because sometimes when you're trying to do good, sometimes that's when the worst things will happen to you. Don't give up, and the devil is gonna try. I don't know why, but I think of it this way because I think of my husband. Every time, it's the same thing. Every time he tries to stop drinking or partying or whatever, he's tried before, and he'll go 2 or 3 months, and then something will happen and he'll drink. Every single time he tries to stop drinking, I'm not kidding you, the day he will literally stop drinking, or that weekend, that first weekend, he will get the most calls from everyone. People will contact me, hey, you want to go out? Hey, this is going on tonight. Hey, this is going on. He was trying to stop drinking last time, and then we got invited to the World Series. Who is not going to go to the World Series? And you're going to go to the World Series and not drink, and there's drinking all around you. Like, it's just crazy because stuff like that always happens. And I used to always think, or if he would wake up on a positive note, so much stuff would happen, and then he would just like get so stressed out. He'd be like, I just want to go drink because, I'm just stressed and I need to do this or that. And I used to always think, man, like, what is it? This guy, like, every time this guy's trying to do right or he's trying to do something, someone's always trying to attack him. Someone's always trying to get him. And you know what I look at that like? I look at that like, and maybe if you start looking at it like this, whoever's watching this, if you have the same problem, look at it like your soul is so precious, and the closer you try to get to God, or the better you try to do, the devil does not want to lose you. He wants to keep you on the bad side. He wants to keep you doing bad. He wants to keep you on that path. Don't let him win. The devil is trying to fight, like, to take you, to bring you back down to where you were before, and you're not going to go there. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'm sorry I was ranting and I was all over the place, but I thought even if this helps one person, or if one person watches this video and it opens their eyes, or it makes them think when they are trying to be positive and wake up positive, and try to be a good person, and then they just have all these things attacking them, and people attacking them, and things tempting them, and people tempting them, maybe they'll think, you know what, I'm not going to let this get to me. I'm still going to be positive. I'm still going to praise and say thank you, God, for this day, even though I smashed my car. Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. So just remember that, like, God knows where you're supposed to be. And if I was supposed to be over there smashing into that wall, then that's where I was supposed to be. I was supposed to be at Marshall's, but maybe there was something worse there for me, you know? So guys, I made that video that you're watching right now, and my husband calls me and tells me that he's driving down the highway and that somebody in their truck had a lot of shit in the back, that some metal thing flew out and it hit his truck and it hit in his truck. You see it? And I'm trying to stay positive and I'm trying to laugh about it and be like, ha ha ha, like, who has 2 accidents in one day, you know? But sometimes it's like, when there's so much stuff that happens in one day, it's like you just can't take it no more, you know? It's not even the accidents that bother me, because it's just material things, you know? It's not like I was injured in the accident. It's not like he was injured in the accident. Like, my kids are okay. Like, there was no problem. But it's just like I know it stresses my husband out. And I know he's been trying to do so good, and I've been so proud of him. It's just crazy because when I started the video, I was like, what could be worse, you know? Like, it can't get any worse than that. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.